I just want to say one word to you. Just one word.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Plastics.
But we begin with a dispute over garbage. A second country in Asia is now vowing to ship Canada's trash back. Malaysia says containers full of low-grade plastics from this country are sitting in their largest port. Officials there opened these containers to international media today. They are filled with plastic bags and household waste.
Environmental pollution contributed to the deaths of about 9 million people in 2015. That's nearly 15 times as many deaths from war and all forms of violence. That staggering figure comes from a study published this week in the medical journal The Lancet.
They just don't care.
So my name is Alex.
Oh, hi, I'm Nazira.
Hi, my name is Mazri Nordin, and I am the Education Program Manager.
I'm in a group HQ, which is the backbone team of the organization.
I'm doing the business development and sales side for VGBG. So what I'm exactly like what I'm speaking about, that disconnect. If you have no emotional tie to the other creatures, to the land, to the water, you don't really feel that you need to take care of it. It's theirs. You feel like it's yours for the taking, you know. And so that causes that environmental degradation because they just don't care. You hear that all the time, like people just don't care. Versus the more indigenous people, we feel very much like that. Mother Earth, you know, that's a thing. You care about your mother. Of course you're going to take care of it. So I think that lack of caring and then potentially lack of awareness. And I would also say over, what did you say, the last 20 years, I would say even further, as companies started to prop up and you had, you know, kind of the Industrial Revolution, then you see that and you see the profits over people. And that sort of rhetoric, which doesn't help at all.
Our corporation, who's trying to make profit out of daily consumption.
Us as humans? Yeah. I guess we extract of the natural resources that we don't really think about the consequences. For example, plastic, minerals, animals, even ourselves as humans itself. Yeah. Mostly cotton, plastic is overused. Like the materials that you make your fabric, your clothes is overused. Like because of fast fashion, for example, you only use the clothes maybe once or twice, and it's made to wear off. It's made to be torn, so you won't have a long-term use of it. While else, when we were 30 years or 40 years back, one clothes we can wear it for more than a few years.
In any of my speaking engagements and workshops, I speak about what I do personally, and then hopefully they can ask more questions from there. But first thing is, you can't do better if you don't know better. So read. watch the documentary, go out and talk to people, like be open to at least absorbing more information. That, I would say, is the very first step you can make, is just be like, okay, I want to do better, and how? And then be open to that, and believe me, you will start seeing all of the Zero Waste Malaysia Instagram page or whatever, these different events popping up. You start getting into that world, and then you see the small things that you can change. So I personally live a plant-based diet, so that's my way. I also am pretty zero waste. I shop at a zero waste bulk food store, so that's another way. Bring my own bags everywhere. I have a Stojo cup that collapses into my backpack, so I can take that out anytime I want to get a juice or smoothie. Boom, there it is, zero waste, you know? Glass jars that I can reuse. My shampoo is a bar, which is very good for traveling, so you know, it's just helpful all around. Toothbrush is made out of bamboo and horsehair. I mean, you know, like there's different things where people are like, wow, okay, like you're serious. So I'd say being open and then making just minor changes, looking at your day-to-day life. What do you do and what can you just minorly change? And it'll start to flow and you'll grow.
For me, or even on behalf of BGBG, ethical fashion mean not only the material that you use to be sustainable, but also how you treat the people that are making it. If you're aware of Rana Plaza or the WFTO certified or the fair trade movement, you would know how much bad negative effect we have on humans that are making our clothes right now. So yeah, so ethical fashion, consumer of environment, and also social for me.
I didn't say it's overused, it's just people are not aware about ethical fashion. It's about like, because fashion industry is the highest, I mean not really the highest, but like most polluted industry in the world, because we produce a lot of waste every day, especially in fast fashion industry. They produce a lot of shirts every day. So yeah, so there's no control in that, because yeah, people sell cheap fashion and all.
If we are going at the rate we are going right now, I do believe that there will be changes, good changes, positive changes, but definitely we will be losing some of our natural resources, or even our faunas, our animals, like our Malayan tigers are no longer around, our Sumatra, the rhinos are no longer around, so there would be a decrease in some floras and faunas, but there would be an increase in how we react to it.
I mean, guiding light, dream, idea is we all care. We of course all care about each other and the environment, and we work towards as much sustainability as possible. You know, we are aware and reticent of the resources that we're using and that we're taking, and yeah, like that would be, we can still live in cities, it's totally fine, but maybe we all have gardens in our own home, so we're not doing that mass production of stuff. Maybe we've all switched to more of a vegan or vegetarian plant-based diet, you know, something like that. I can't speak since I'm not like on the board of directors or anything for Mereka, but I would say what I like that we do and wish we got more opportunities is working with corporates and having corporates change their behavior, because changing individual behavior is difficult but doable and is great, but still it's a bunch of individuals. So to alter the way corporations work, that's where I feel like the main change is going to happen. So that.
I think that each individual BGBG, or even you guys, is I would say a gear part in a whole mechanism. So if one gear doesn't work, the whole mechanism doesn't work. So like if I start to change myself, then maybe one step of the environment will change also. So I would say each individuals do play a very important part in the social, economical, and also environmental, the whole sustainability pillars. Yeah.
speaking in a larger term, I guess it's still a bit slow pace to actually gauge their awareness because we're still like consuming straws, consuming plastics, consuming all those like waste materials and just dump it in the landfills. So basically, I guess the awareness, speaking in a larger term, we are still lacking with the awareness in Malaysia. So yeah, BGPG is playing a part of it to reduce the roles to actually drive the awareness through campaigns. Yeah.
Be more mindful. If you were to be more mindful in every second of your day, you definitely will make a change.
I like to say that I am forever naive and I would rather stay that way. Like I never want to reach a point where I'm like hopeless. Like I don't care if it's a bit naive, I am full of hope, which is why I even, do what I do. It's because I believe that deep down we are still the human animal that can still be reignited to care about the environment and still make shifts. So there are many individuals that are making changes and slowly companies also, because companies are ran by humans, right? It's not robots running them, so they can care and make that shift. Yeah.
Use metal straw, take public transport, carpool, reduce your carbon footprint through planting, and I can say, thrift, basically, thrift your own shirts. Yeah.
By changing our habits, by changing our lifestyles, changing our mindset. So when you say, what do you think of in the environment, for example? If you think like it's doom or we're gonna die in the next few hours or few days, then we're not gonna have any hope. But if you still see it as a very beautiful potential, then we have a chance